What happens to your body when you stop eating sugar? The answer isn't just weight loss. It's a chain reaction, a total transformation from the inside out. And the most surprising part? Some of the benefits happen almost immediately. So let's walk through exactly what happens, day by day, week by week, when you quit sugar and why it might be the single best thing you could ever do for your body and mind. Let's start with day one. You finish your last sugary snack. Maybe it was a soda, maybe a cookie. You tell yourself, that's it. No more sugar. Now what? Within just a few hours, your blood sugar levels start to normalize. The constant spike and crash cycle you've been on begins to slow. Your insulin, the hormone responsible for storing fat, begins to relax. But then something else happens. The cravings kick in. Your brain, used to easy dopamine hits from sugar, starts sending signals. You might feel irritable. You might feel tired. You might even feel like giving up. This is completely normal. Sugar affects the brain like a drug. When you stop, your body goes through a kind of withdrawal. And just like any addiction, there's a detox period. But here's the good news. If you push through the first 48 hours, your body starts to adjust. Let's look at what happens in the first 3 to 7 days. Your energy levels, surprisingly, begin to rise. Not because of sugar highs, but because your blood sugar becomes more stable. Your mood evens out. You're not as snappy, not as sluggish. You sleep a little deeper. Inside your body, your liver starts catching a break. No more excess fructose to process. No more fat being dumped into your liver from sugary snacks. The healing begins. Your taste buds also begin to reset. That overly sweet coffee you used to love, now it might taste like syrup. Natural foods, like fruit, start tasting sweeter. Your palate is waking up. And now we move into week 2. This is when you really start noticing a difference, not just inside your body, but outside too. That bloating you used to feel, it begins to fade. Your digestive system calms down. Less inflammation in the gut. Less water retention. You may notice your face looks a little slimmer. Your eyes a little brighter. Your skin a little clearer. All because your body is no longer being bombarded with sugar-induced inflammation. And speaking of inflammation, that brings us to one of the biggest silent killers sugar causes: chronic internal inflammation. When you stop eating sugar, your body begins to reverse this damage. Inflammatory markers drop. Your joints may feel less stiff. Your headaches may become less frequent. Even brain fog, that mental fatigue you couldn't explain, starts to lift. By week 3, the transformation deepens. Your hormones, once thrown off balance by constant sugar spikes, begin to stabilize. Women may notice more regular cycles. Men may notice improved stamina and focus. Cortisol, your stress hormone, drops. Insulin sensitivity improves, meaning your body is better at using energy from food instead of storing it as fat. And then there's your gut health. Sugar feeds the bad bacteria in your digestive system. When you remove sugar, the harmful microbes begin to starve. The good bacteria, the ones that support digestion, mood, and even immunity, begin to grow. You feel lighter, more regular, less bloated. And let's not forget your skin. Acne, breakouts, puffiness, all of it can be worsened by sugar. After 3 to 4 weeks of no sugar, your skin begins to glow. That's not exaggeration, that's science. Your collagen production improves. Your skin retains more moisture. Inflammation-related breakouts reduce. And then comes the 1-month mark. 1 full month without sugar. You step on the scale. Maybe you've lost weight, and maybe not. But your body has changed. Your fat storage has decreased. Your metabolism has improved. You're burning fat more efficiently. But more importantly, your cravings are gone. You're not thinking about dessert every day. You're not chasing energy in the form of sweets. You're not eating emotionally. Instead, your relationship with food has shifted. You crave balance, not sugar. You appreciate flavors, not just sweetness. You listen to your body, not just your appetite. So what happens in the 2nd month? Your risk of heart disease begins to lower. Your triglycerides drop. Your blood pressure improves. If you were pre-diabetic, your numbers might begin to reverse. Your risk of type 2 diabetes decreases with every day off sugar. And emotionally, You feel empowered. Why? Because you've taken control. You're not dependent on a substance for comfort. You've proven to yourself that you can say no. You've proven that your health matters more than a temporary craving. And let's pause for a second. What if you've tried this before and failed? You're not alone. Sugar is engineered to be addictive. It's in almost everything, from sauces to cereal, from bread to protein bars. But the fact that you're here, watching this, listening, learning, it means you're trying again. And every attempt makes you stronger. Even if you reduce sugar instead of removing it completely, you still gain benefits. And maybe that's where you need to start. Because the truth is, quitting sugar overnight isn't easy for everyone. You might have sugar in your morning tea, in your favorite cereal, in sauces, snacks, and even healthy protein bars. It's hidden everywhere. So instead of quitting cold turkey, try replacing just one sugary item per day. Switch soda for sparkling water. Swap candy for fresh fruit. Choose plain yogurt instead of flavored. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be intentional. Because with every small decision, your taste buds begin to adapt. Your blood sugar starts to level out. And your body learns a new rhythm, one that isn't controlled by sugar highs and crashes. Over time, these little choices stack up. You might notice your afternoon headaches disappear. You feel less jittery. You sleep better. You stop craving something sweet after every meal. That's progress. That's real change. And here's something else to remember. Your brain health depends on this. Too much sugar over time has been linked to memory problems, mood swings, and even higher risks of cognitive decline. But when you reduce sugar, your brain chemistry begins to stabilize. Focus improves. Clarity returns. You feel more in control, mentally and emotionally. And it's not just your brain. Your heart starts beating easier, too. Your blood vessels relax. Your blood pressure lowers. Your risk of heart disease drops, one meal at a time. This journey isn't about restriction. It's about freedom. Freedom from cravings. Freedom from energy crashes. Freedom from emotional eating. So if you're reducing sugar gradually, that's not failure. That's a strategy. And it works. Because whether you quit all at once or step by step, your body still heals, your health still improves, and your future still gets brighter every single day you choose to change. There's no shame in starting small. There's only power in not giving up. So where do you go from here? Start reading labels. You'll be shocked where sugar hides, under names like maltose, dextrose, high fructose corn syrup. Start replacing sugary snacks with real foods, fruit, nuts, Greek yogurt. Start hydrating. Start sleeping. Start moving your body. Each one of those habits supports your journey away from sugar and toward long-term health. And if you ever feel tempted to give up, remember what sugar was taking from you. Your energy, your focus, your skin, your mood, your confidence. And now you're getting it all back. One day at a time. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be consistent. Your body will thank you. Your future self will thank you. And every day you say no to sugar, you're saying yes to a better you. If this video helped you, please share it with your family and friends. Leave a comment below and let us know what you've learned from this video. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss our next health tip video. Thank you for watching.